T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Wolf Talk Podcast. I am Wolf, and I'm here with Cosmo. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Cosmo. I'm from Alton, Illinois. I make hip-hop music, rap music, intended to crack open the minds of individuals to see life with a different perspective. I'm hoping to deliver growth and confidence through my lyricism, granting those that listen those powers.
So what got you started with music?
I mean, music has always been a part of my life, ever since I was a child. It's been an influence of mine for years, but for me to actually take it seriously and want to write music and put it out for people to listen to, I was 20 years old whenever I decided to do that. And I don't really know what the intention was. I guess to become bigger than myself, to be a part of something bigger than myself, feeling that my purpose is more than just existing. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what got me started with music. Just, I love music. I love the sound, the way that it makes me feel, certain hooks that make me feel certain ways, lyricism that resonates with me more, and it continues, as I'm a kid and into adulthood, the lyrics mean more now than they did, because the situations that happen and life experiences that really bring out the rawness and the passion in that.
So let me ask you a question. When you were growing up, what was your biggest influences to maybe get you in the direction of going to music? Like, as far as music is concerned.
Like certain artists
Mm-hmm.
wise, Green Day, 50 Cent, LL Cool J, Shaggy. These are just a few of the artists that I grew up listening to, like in the beginning, that really kind of sparked it. Eminem. My dad had an Eminem CD. It was the Curtain Call album. And then, yeah, I mean, that's about it from like the beginning stages. Like I had a lot of different genres being thrown my way. My parents grew up on country music. I grew up on country music too, but I would never go out of my way to listen to it. So it just didn't interest me. But my mom was always around it. She had it playing in the office, My dad met my mom at a country line dancing club, so that was their roots, But
see, I love all genres.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends on what you're in the mood for, But yeah, I like those artists. I've had a lot of inspiration from a lot of artists. George Thorogood and the Destroyers. There's so many.
George
so many.
Thorogood. Yeah, get a haircut, get a new job.
Right.
So, have you been touring?
Well, I not really touring. I guess I have been traveling. Last year I did a lot of travel. Um, I was at a show every month, mainly in Missouri, and I got the opportunity to travel to Nashville to open up for Lil White. Um, I'll be going back to Nashville April 20th to
Oh
open up
wow.
for Project Pat, and I'll be in Birmingham, Alabama on the 18th, opening for Project Pat as well. It'll be like a little mini tour. I'm really
Okay.
excited for that. Um, and then I have some of the festivals coming up: Summersville Smoke Fest, um, Music Mud and Moonshine. And then after that, I plan on stop doing shows this year. I'm plan on stopping. I have to save up my money and continue to release music, but do it in a smarter way
Okay.
where I'm not losing money.
It sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I mean it's really exciting. Um, I get the opportunities to meet so many amazing people and just hear their stories and where they're from and what brought them to these events, because the music is just, it's so beautiful, being able to bring people together for a common purpose, all in a central location, all to share love and respect and just have a good time. I love that stuff. I absolutely love it. And so it's all an exciting experience, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
Well, I mean, I told you a little bit about my story this morning when we talked behind the scenes. But yeah, things are coming to place for me as well. So
Yes, yes, it's a beautiful thing, man. I love it.
so it's definitely everything is going to be pretty legit, pretty stoked. So, do you have merch?
I do. I have a couple T-shirts. I plan on ordering more. Um, oh, this isn't the right T-shirt, but this is my logo on a T-shirt, so it'll be
Oh,
like
that's
this.
cool.
This is made by a different company though. I only have one of these. Um, but then this, I have beanies. Um, I only have one of these left. I have to order some more merch, but I don't have any merch lines that are ready to set sail and be like, all right, people, you want this, different sizes, okay? I don't have all that stuff yet, but it'll eventually get there.
Well, cool. I obviously when you come to the MMM show, you're gonna have merch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, I
Good.
plan to, depending on my finances and what I can work with. But I plan to.
Awesome. So, are you working on anything new?
I am. I have an idea for a project coming up, that's centered around childhood experiences and not letting go of the child in you. Um, Even though we grow up, but we lose a part of ourselves. Some people lose a part of themselves, of that creativity, of that joy, of that innocence of a child. You know, um, so I'm wanting to touch base on that and let people know that they not to let go, and not to let go of their childhood self, and to always let that be a part of them,
Mm-hmm.
throughout their life. Um, and apart from that project, I don't have any songs made for that project yet, just an idea. I have a few singles that are going to be dropping soon.
Oh, cool.
Um, I have Hoping Heaven Saves the Seat. Um, and that's just about me putting myself through hell, and I'm just hoping heaven saves the seat for me. And I'm not religious or anything, but I believe that there's a higher power, and that, like, this is hell on earth. We're just pushing through it, trial and error, and making it work for ourselves. But I don't want to be a bad person, and I want to make sure I can be better.
Right.
So yeah.
Cool. Are you working on a new video as well?
No. No, not yet. I do have a couple ideas for some though that are going to be really neat. Um, it'll take time though, time and money. Um, that I just don't have right now. I have
Right.
time. I have time, so I'm planning it and getting it all formulated, ready to go. Um, but once it's ready, it's gonna be ready. It'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Well, sounds cool. Sounds like you got a lot of things coming up. What is your biggest thing that you want to achieve this year?
I really don't know. Really don't know. Um, I want to. Oh, I really don't. I really don't know. I don't really. I guess I haven't thought that far ahead. I think far ahead, but I'm not thinking of the goal this year because the goals changed.
Oh yeah.
Because in the beginning of the year, my original goal was to put bring more than 30 people to a show and have them enjoy themselves and want to come back for more. Um, I guess that still is the goal, but I'm not planning on doing ticket sale shows right now this year, as far as I know. Um, so that goal really isn't liable right now. But to be able to do that, I want to be able to do that and make it consistent and give people a reason to come back. And instead of it just being let's go see Cosmo perform, hearing the same shit. And it's just the same thing. I want to add something spicy to it. Give it a little bit more oomph.
Right.
Uh, for people to enjoy and be like, wow, okay, that's a performance. I want to come back to a show like this. Um, yeah, yeah. I guess that could be my goal for this year.
There you go.
But to be consistent in my music creation and give people something to keep them tuned in.
There you go. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah,
It's a small goal. It can be reached.
absolutely, and it's not unreasonable. Um, it's bigger than me. You know, um, in the beginning, like I did it for the love of the music. The whole goal, the whole purpose was to bring people together,
Mm-hmm.
and the goal hasn't changed. Uh, but over time, you run into these new ideas of like, oh, so we can make a lot of money off this. We can get rich off this if we do it right. And so we can market ourselves this way. We can do this. We can do that. But to have the core value of doing it for the love of the music, I think is really what's important. And that goal hasn't changed. So I think as long as I keep that head on, bigger than myself, bigger than us, bigger than the whole music scene, it's bigger things will come from that than
Absolutely.
than the small ideas of bringing 30 people plus to a show, you know.
Right.
So, yeah,
So it sounds like a good plan.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it is. It's a good plan. So anything else you want to tell everybody? And where can everybody can find your stuff? Obviously all platforms, right?
Yeah, you can find on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Um, search Cosmo, all caps, in honor of MF Doom. Um, Cosmo, fuck you, everything will pop up. Or just search any of the song names, everything will pop up. Um,
That's your newest one. The fuck you.
it's not my newest one, but it's about 11 months old, almost a year now. Um, yeah. I just released Dimensions. Dimensions is my newest release. Uh, and that song I've been holding on to for a good 6 months prior to that. Um, I have some unreleased music that has yet to hit the uh, platforms, but it probably won't hit the platforms for a good while. Still has a lot of work.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
but yeah,
we're ready for him. So.
oh yeah, I'm excited for y'all to hear them. You know, um, and sorry I'm not super prepared for this interview.
No, you're fine.
I'm just going through it and trying to experience what I have been pursuing in the right way. You know, because there has been a lot of times where I felt like giving up. You know, and I don't think artists would truly be invested in their craft if they didn't feel like giving up every once in a while. You know. Um,
Hmm.
and feeling like, oh man, like what do I do next? What can I
Right.
do next to ensure that everything is laid out the right way? You know.
Absolutely.
Do you have any questions for me? I'm willing to answer any of them.
I pretty much asked you all the first stage in the show that I do. So I mean, you're good.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Um,
So you ready for MMM?
I am, I am. Uh, Sonia's been talking to me about it since the very beginning. She was like, Cosmo, we're gonna put on this huge show. I want you to be a part of it. Would you like to run it? And I was like, no, 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 I don't want to run it. If I have too much stuff on my plate right now. I will do whatever you ask me to do, though, and I will provide. You know, I'm very excited. It's an incredible lineup. So many artists from all over. Uh, I know a few of them. Well, I mean, more than a few, but you know what I mean. Like I know some, and then I don't know some, which makes it that much more exciting. Because then you're in for a treat whenever you go, and you don't know what to expect.
Right.
Um,
Absolutely. So it's gonna be a fun trip.
yes,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited to try the moonshine, man. I love the moonshine, and Halsey's moonshine is some of my favorite moonshine. Some good
So
stuff.
so yeah, it's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be fun. So like I said, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, Wolf. I really do appreciate you and what you're doing for us artists. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and we thank
And
you.
well, soon you're gonna see yourself on TV here shortly. So
That'd be cool, man. That'd be so weird, though. This is where I normally go live on Facebook. So this is what people see on Facebook all the time, and this
right.
is cool. This is cool. This is neat. I like this.
Yeah, I'm eventually taking this to TV. So when I start recording, obviously, um, whatever I record will go to TV. So
I look forward to that.
that'll be exciting. So I'll just, like I said, I'll definitely have to have you on the show again.
Absolutely. And I'm honored to be a part of it. Thank you for your time.
I just got to make sure that I have good internet, so I don't like get stuck or in a funny spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I said, thank you a lot for joining. It was nice to meet you.
Too.
So excited to hear about your travels and your stuff that you got coming up. And I'm grateful to hear some of the new stuff that's coming out that you're gonna release. So yeah, definitely everybody go check out Cosmo.
Much love. Much love.
So yeah, we'll have to keep in touch, and thanks again for joining. And yeah, we'll definitely talk soon.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you.
Make
Thank
a beautiful
you.
day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.